Hello guys, in today's video, we're gonna check out the best full-frame camera in this year. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I've tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability, and many more. To find out more information about these full-frame camera, you can check out the description below. If you want to get a best quality full-frame camera according to your needs, then watch the video till the end, and then decide to buy. At the first position of our list, we have Sony A7 Roman III. If my goal is to take noiseless pictures within the range of ISO 50 and ISO 1600, I opt for the Sony A7 Roman III. However, while photographing at ISO 3200 and ISO 6400, you might notice noise in RAW images. I may even increase the ISO up to 12,800 or 25,600 still get decent shots. In this case, I will need to reduce noise in Lightroom later. In the range of ISO from 50 to 12,800, the rendered colors look vibrant and lively. As for ISO 25,600, the saturation almost doesn't decrease. Some call the A7 Roman III the best full-frame camera since these powerful features aren't expected from this kind of model at such affordable price. Nevertheless, I wasn't fully satisfied with the quality of its construction in comparison with other DSLRs. Still, this camera is a great combination of secure AF, which covers 93% of points, and remarkable quality of video/shots. This lens generates splendid background bulk, which contributes to the overall depth of the picture and turns it into a piece of art. Moreover, the model boasts a steady resolution regardless of the chosen focal distance or zoom setting. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Canon EOS 1DX Mark Roman II. Many reviews refer to this model as the best Canon full-frame camera. While using Canon EOS 1DX Mark Roman II, I was able to form my own opinions. Firstly, JPEG images taken with the device are characterized by slight flatness and coolness. Regulating auto-white balance helped achieve more or less warm shades in the shot. Secondly, autofocus case mode requires optimization of separate parameters. It might take some time trying to understand the most suitable settings for a certain scene, but if you manage to do it, the final pictures won't disappoint you. Even though the manufacturer equipped a model with a metering sensor of the highest resolution ever found in a DSLR, you can be 100% sure that the intelligent tracking and recognition ITR isn't going to let you down. This ITR improvement might come in handy in case you need to capture motion. All in all, I would recommend this Canon full-frame device to those who photograph fashion, sports, events, or aim for effortless recording of top-quality videos. Among the benefits of this universal model are precise and swift autofocus, along with the weatherproof build. Its zoom range covers a variety of focal lengths, ensuring you shoot sharp portraiture and landscapes. This is an ideal lens for Canon full-frame camera that definitely competes with prime models. The number 3 position is held by Sony A7 R Roman III mirrorless camera. The Sony A7 R Roman III is deservedly called the best full-frame camera by many experts. It pleases users with incredible dynamic range, particularly at ISO 100. The model is capable of capturing considerable details in dark shadows almost noiselessly. This allows you to preserve highlighted details in the scene with the highest contrast. At the photo editing stage, you just turn on shadows in the RAW picture. The 42.4 MP sensor ensures you will obtain maximum resolution at low sensitivities with very low noise even if the ISO is increased. Aside from terrific details at low sensitivity, the model produces impressive shots at unexpectedly high settings. At ISO 12,800 or 25,600, you will absolutely take high-quality photos without noise. The flexibility of RAW shots is another advantage. This lens is really versatile. It combines both telephoto and wide-angle capabilities, so changing lenses isn't a must. Its full-frame 24 to 200 Fordham zoom range makes it possible to shoot everything you can imagine, from travels and landscapes to portraiture and wedding photos. Next at number 4, we have Nikon 850FX format Digital Slr camera body. I decided to test the universal 850 thoroughly in order to give it a chance to show its capabilities to the fullest. I began shooting landscapes and was pleasantly surprised with such a detailed sensor. I have already tried using other DSLRs from Nikon, but the 850 is by far the best Nikon full-frame model. Among its significant features are swift focus speed and high resolution. I would like to focus special attention on the tilting screen, which enables users to take low-angled and very detailed shots. The rear display is responsive thanks to touch control and precise color rendering for examining final pictures. I constantly take advantage of the rear dial together with the double tap mechanism to achieve 100% zoom quickly and control focus while shooting. Having this lens at your disposal, you won't need to buy other ones. The model is very versatile and sharp all over its zoom range. The lens for professional camera Nikon produces fascinating pictures and doesn't take much time to focus. Keep in mind that it generates visible distortion at the ends. The number 5 position is held by Canon EOS 6D Mark Roman II. Every professional photographer likes that the Canon EOS 6D Mark Roman II combines high image quality and a relatively affordable price. The resolution has been increased to 26 megapixels. All over the ISO range, the JPEG pictures taken with this device turn out to be clear. Shooting at ISO 800, you might notice slight noise. If you set ISO to 4000, the images will be satisfying as well. The model produces luminance noise, but not a lot of chroma noise at this setting, which is quite admirable. The buffer volume has also been increased to 21 IW files. Personally, I dislike the camera's dynamic range in the coverage, which is way too centralized. Besides, the autofocus needs an upgrade. Being the cheapest full-frame camera on the list, it is still a decent device that impressed me with its vari-angle touchscreen. I would suggest purchasing Canon EOS 6D Mark Roman II for amateur photographers who have just started with photography. This lens is recommended for a hybrid IS system. It generates 4 stabilization stops which compensate for shift and angular kinds of camera shake. As a result, efficient stabilization is ensured, and even in macro, the model provides impressive details over the entire zoom range. Soft and appealing backgrounds are achieved thanks to a circular diaphragm with 9 blades. The number 6 position is dominated by Leica Q 24.2 megapixel digital 35mm compact camera. This Leica model is often praised for its impressive capability to work in low-light environments. Its full-frame sensor of 24.2 MP ensures not only the stability of the lens, but taking practically noiseless images in the dark without any tripods. The Leica Q Type 116 is the best full-frame camera that makes it possible to take advantage of the lens's highest aperture to the fullest. After the shutter speed is raised to more than 1/2000 sec, an electronic shutter kicks in. When the speed is increased up to 1/16000, you may photograph at f/1.7 in sunlight without the need to attach a neutral density filter to the tip of the lens. Its prime quality catches the eye, and the magnificent smooth bulk appears with shallow depth of field effects. Nonetheless, the lens won't assist you in taking very close shots. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Nikon Z6 full-frame mirrorless camera body. The Nikon Z6 operates perfectly across the whole ISO range. I compared and examined shots taken at ISO 100 and ISO 1600 and didn't notice any striking differences whatsoever. The model's focusing proved to be precise and swift. The final pictures taken with the camera may boast of splendid dynamic range and incredible details. I can assure you that this is the best Nikon professional camera capable of photographing at pretty slow shutter speeds in poorly lit environments. I really enjoyed its integrated image stabilization, which allowed me to achieve sharp pictures while shooting handheld. Even though the Z6 is lightweight and compact, it is dust and waterproof. This is certainly the best full-frame camera that deserves the attention of photography enthusiasts. This 24-7 lens for Nikon full-frame cameras from the Z line is actually a remake of a traditional zoom lens. With this model, you are free to shoot very close pictures and wide-angle scenes. Featuring a focal length range along with top quality, it might be a perfect match for videographers and fashion shooters. The number 8 position is held by Canon EOS 5's Digital Slr. The Canon EOS 5DS can be easily called the best full-frame camera as it produces noise-free JPEG images from ISO 50 up to ISO 1600. The noise first appears at ISO 3200. This is fantastic performance for a 50.6 megapixel 35 device. The settings of 6400 and 12800 show more noise. However, it is quite acceptable. You may receive soft JPEG images. You will have to sharpen them in Camera Raw a little bit or change in camera settings. The camera allows for taking quite nice photos at night with a max shutter speed of 30 seconds. Moreover, it features a bulb mode that helps get enough light in any situation. Besides, the Canon EOS 5DS has 6 picture styles and the ability to create your own unique ones. Highlight tone priority and auto lighting optimizer custom settings are the other benefits. The HDR mode is 3 images which are taken at various exposures in order to create a single photo with better dynamic range. It has a wide angle range of 11/24. It makes this lens a perfect choice for shooters who specialize in interior and landscape photography. Next at number 9, we have Canon EOS 5D Mark Roman IV. Canon EOS 5D Mark Roman IV is another best full-frame camera. It has a 30.4 MP sensor that makes the model a perfect choice for wedding shooters who have to process tons of photos. The images are quite large for cropping, but that doesn't slow down the working process. You can easily capture sharp shots with saturated colors. Get ready to take noise-free images even at the highest ISO level. ISO 25600 also produces just a little noise in case you take close-up shots. Shooters can use the camera screen for focusing on speed and precision if want to take still life. The model can also boast of a good AF. It allows for focusing and recomposing on any desired object that lies on the outer edges of the frame. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Pentax K1 Mark Roman II. The Pentax K1 Roman II continues the best full-frame camera list. It takes excellent RAW photos at low ISO. At high ISO, you get perfect noise performance as it captures 4 times more light than an autonomous file, lowering the comparative shot noise contribution. Prepare to get some blurred details at higher ISO. If you compare the Pentax K1 Mark Roman II with its predecessor, the camera has less grain. Remember that this model is not suitable for video or sports shooting. Of course, you can try it, but the potential is very limited due to the AF system and 4.4 shooting speed. The Pentax K1 Roman II also allows for recording full HD footage at up to 60/50 in interlace mode. That's all for today. We upload camera and camera accessories review videos every single day. So, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.